a day one starter and potentially now a day one pick. The Kansas City Chiefs get George Karlaftis, not the Greek freak, but he was the goalkeeper on the Greece 16 and under water polo team. So that'll be a fun activity in the pool at the rehab maybe for George Karlaftis. What do you think about this pick?
I don't think there's any water in Arrowhead anymore, and if your KCPD is watching, I think Brett Beach is stalking me. This is not a pick that I wanted to see. This is a power player that crushes the pocket. He's classic Spags. He does not bend. He does not move laterally well. I actually had him in my write-up as possibly a better 5-tech than an edge rusher.
Yep.
And so I'm a little bit concerned about what they're trying to do and if they're going to augment with changing up the volume of blitzing that they're going to do, or if this is just he fits in my wheelhouse. I've seen him before. I hope that he's the same as what I've had in the past.
What did you think? You liked Karlaftis better than Tracy on tape.
No, I don't think so. A guy that definitely has a good, his first step is pretty good. But again, I think the kind of lack of to really be able to bend around that corner, that was something that I didn't quite see, especially when you're trying to, get to these quarterbacks in the AFC West right now. I don't care what anyone says. Derek Carr, he's a really good quarterback in the NFL. Then also you have to deal with the other guy over there, Russell Wilson, chasing him down. And then the other guy, who might be one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL, with Justin Herbert. So, tough pick for my co-host here. But he is someone, I don't think he's a bad football player. Everyone had a first-round grade on him. So for him to go at the tail end of the first round, I think that's good value for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Really great juxtaposition of the last two picks, because if you look at The Athletic does this thing called the consensus board. They take everyone's mocks and boards and they put them all together. Cole Strange was 73rd on that consensus board. He goes to the Patriots. George Karlaftis was 17th. So the Chiefs get great value. The Patriots don't. And yet, who knows? Who knows what they'll be in the NFL? We have a lot more Chiefs reactions with Ryan Tracy's co-host, Chris Clark. Kai has him.
We already heard how Ryan felt about it. We're going to have to check in with Chris Clark, of course, to get your side of things. Are you just as upset about this, or do you think this might work?
I'm not going to say that I'm just as upset as Ryan is. I know why he's upset. I think he doesn't think that it's a great fit, and I get it. But I do think that it's a position of need. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go with Boye Mafe, but Karlaftis fits a need, and they absolutely need something at the edge. So I'm happy that they got that position taken care of at least.
Edge rusher heavy draft, so they did go that way. Overall, they've been moving around a little bit here in the first round. Their first round grading, how do you feel like they've done so far, team-wise?
If I was to give them a grade, I'd probably give them, B+. Like I said, I didn't really care for the Karlaftis pick. Trent McDuffie actually surprises me just because of his size. It doesn't really fit what they normally do at the corner position. So I was a little surprised with that. And I thought they gave up a lot to go get him. But I was hoping that they would trade back with the 30th pick, maybe recouping some of those picks. But at this point, edge and corner are two huge needs, and wide receivers went early in this draft. So Kansas City is in a better position than they were when this draft started.
Kind of playing the board, or what the board gave them, I guess. Going forward, do you see them still going defense, or you think maybe they'll pick somewhere else going forward?
No, I do think that they go wide out at 50, and they may have to move up if they want somebody specific, if they want Watson or if they want George Pickens or whoever they want at wide receiver, because I figure there's going to be a run on wide receivers probably starting, I would think, at the later part of the 30s, just because there's so many wide receivers that already went off the board.
Absolutely. So we'll have to keep an eye on things. Chris, thanks for checking in. I'm sure Ryan's happy to see you checking in as well. The Bengals are on the board at 31.